Welcome, many thanks indeed for calling through on this Sunday night. Great to have you with me, and as always, it's wonderful to be with you. I've got it out tonight for you. I've got it out. It's the big calculator, the big one, because there are 4 special bets down below on the old PayPal link. Running at Wolverhampton, 3 of them on Monday night, and one's at Pontefract, about a 9 or 1, 10 to 1 chance. And they come to 18,000 to 1, the 4-timer. That's right, 18,000 to 1. The minimum double pays 66 to 1, and the minimum treble pays 1,000 to 1. And I can tell you, just about a year ago on my own petersracingtips.com site, on the very first day, it was a Monday, I hit 3 huge winners. One was called Hell Left Loose, which won at 10 to 1. Wonder Elzam at Wolverhampton, ironically, won at 9 to 1. And Lily Glitters was another 10 to 1 winner, paid 800 to 1, almost 1,000 to 1 actually, the treble. And that was on my own private members club. And I'm trying to make history repeat itself tomorrow, I can tell you, tonight. And it's all a special bet, and it's on the PayPal, or you can pay me bank to bank. You know how it operates. We do it at Dundalk. I've done it at Killarney for you. I'll give you 4 for a tenner, and I'm going in again. Monday night, we hit, I think it was Monday, wasn't it? Killarney hit a 6 to 1 to 4 to 1 winner. On Friday night, one of the horses didn't run. Then a big bang maximum went in at 7 to 2 to 13 to 8. But I'm going for the jugular. Tomorrow at Wolverhampton, 3 bets and 1 at Ponty. 5 to 1, 10 to 1, 14 to 1 and 20 to 1. 4 for a tenner. And if you want them, you know what to do. Click on the link below and you're in almost straight away. So it's simple as that. I do have 3 bets for you free on here as well. So if you want to put them in a combo as well with them, you're more than welcome. 8 to 1, 5 to 1, and have a listen, 16 to 1 at Pontefract, all coming up free in a moment. That's right, 5 to 1 at Wolverhampton, 8 to 1 at Pontefract, and 16 to 1 at Pontefract as well. All freebies. They're all coming up to you in just 1 second. If you want to click on the PayPal link below, then no problem at all. The PayPal basically is to get you paid up and you're ready to go. The bets themselves will be sent by PayPal straight back to you as soon as possible, straight back. But you will need an email as well. So just like the times before, you need to write to my racing site, which is petersracingtips@gmail.com. Once you've done that, we'll ping you an email with the bets on as well. So you'll get them from PayPal and you'll get them from my office. No worries at all. petersracingtips@gmail.com. I'm sure you understand how it works, and then we can match it all up and who's paid and etc, etc. But they will come on a PayPal message as well, but sometimes people's PayPals don't accept messages. So to clarify it, we would want you to send an email to my racing site, which is petersracingtips@gmail.com. That comes directly to me and Anne, and we can deal with that and send it straight back, almost straight away. So there we go. We are going to be closing tonight at home. We're working from home on this one. That it will close at 9 o'clock tonight. We'll close at 9 o'clock tonight. You can still purchase the 4 for a tenner, no worries. But the bets won't be sent to you till 7 o'clock in the morning, till we resurface, so to speak, and open the keys to the office in our house. Okay, so that's how it's going to work. So if you want the 4 for a tenner, wonderful, get on board. I'm looking to hit 3 or 4, that's for sure. It's coming, it's coming. Nothing's so sure, it's coming. It's just when, it's not if, it is coming. And the big prices, these, you know, I'm talking 5 to 1, 10 to 1, 14 to 1, and 20 to 1. Any one of them wins, you're on a winner. Any 2 come in, you get 66 to 1. So there we go. If you want the 4 for a cock and hen, 4 for 10, you know what to do. Click the PayPal link or pay bank to bank. Either way, you do need to email petersracingtips@gmail.com. All right. So I've got 3 more new bets for you now. Start the week off with on this Monday's racing coming up. And I'm going to take you to Pontefract for the first of the 3. Remember, these 3 bets are free of charge. Any double pays 50 to 1 on these, 5 to 1 and 8 to 1 and 16 to 1. And the treble, well, it's going to be about 800 to 1. So it's not so bad, is it? Even if you just want to follow the free advice, no problems whatsoever. Right, where are we going to go? Let's go to Pontefract, as I say, for the 130 at Pontefract. On I'm going to get this right for you now. 1:30 at Pontefract on Monday is a I get it right. It's a 6 furlongs handicap. Now, this 6 furlong handicap looks it could be a very interesting race. 15 runs go to post, and number 7 is my idea of the winner. It's called Coverdale. It's trained by Ed Bethel, and ridden by a sparkling jockey up the north, Danny Tudhope. I always pronounce that wrong. Sorry about that. Daniel Tudhope. Danny Tudhope, that's it. Number 7, Coverdale. Anyway, it's off a mark of 71. Stepping up in trip's the key to this. First time in a nursery or a handicap. Stepping up in trip to a mile, much more in keeping with its breeding. And I think this colt's got a great chance. Priced at the moment at 8 to 1. It's number 7, Coverdale. Said the 3 proverbial runs to get a handicap mark, or basically over 7 furlongs. This time it's going over a tiny bit further, over 8, but that's on good to soft at Ponty. A much different stamina test is about to happen, and that'll do for me. Number 7, Coverdale in the 1:30 at Pontefract. Okay, so the second bet of the day also runs at Pontefract. Then the last one runs at Wolverhampton. Remember, these are free bets, and if you want the 4 for a tenner, click on the PayPal link below. Send you the bet's back by PayPal, but you must write, I've wrote it down on the description below anyway, you must write to petersracingtips@gmail.com, and if you want to write anything on as a notice, as originator or whatever, just put Fab4, and we'll know what you mean, obviously. I know what you mean anyway, but Fab4, and we'll just get the bets out to you straight away, and that'll be great. Exciting day. 4:20 at Pontefract. The number 13 horse, it may not be too unlucky for us. It's a big price one, 16 to 1. It's called Red Rose Zorro. Hadn't ran for a little while back in July until it reappeared in October about 10-12 days ago. And Eric Alston trains this one, and I believe it's got a really good chance at a big price. It's really dropping in the weights. It's really free falling down the weights. It's off a mark of 60, 60 blind 60. Dropped another £3 since it run at Pontefract last time. Needed the race, no doubt about that, but only got beat just over 2 lengths when 7th of 11 horses behind a horse called Tarantum Star. Good run that, and it needed the run. It's been dropped down £3. The handicap has really given it a chance, and Alston's put it in a 0 to 75. So we're talking about a horse who's going down in grade, down in the weights quite rapidly, and I think it's got a really good chance. And it's a big price, 16 to 1. Number 13, Red Rose Zorro, is the one to be on in the 4:20 at Pontefract. The final bet of the day does run at Wolverhampton, and it's on a horse I'm pretty sweet on, although the horse isn't showing too much of late. I think the form figures could be a bit misleading on this one, and I think it could pop up tomorrow. Price of it, it's about 5 to 1, so we're going to go each way. I'm going each way on all these bets. Certainly the 4 for a tenner all each way, 5 to 1, 10 to 1, 14s and 20s, and these freebies are 16s, 8s and 5s, so we're each way all the way to the winning post, that's for sure. The 5:30 at Wolverhampton, interesting race. Scott Dixon actually trains on this track at Dunstall Park. Used to train on there at Nick Litmoden years ago. He's gone to France. Nick, lovely fella, Nick. But Dixon is on the track there now, and he trains a horse here called Ebury. It's number 3 on your card. It's ridden by Kieran O'Neill, who occasionally rides for Scott Dixon. Has got good strike rate for him, and he's taken over from Phil Dennis and Gary Bardwell, and who rode it in an amateur race or a professional ex-jockey's race, and another one called Jonathan Fisher, who's an apprentice for the yard. So got a good jockey on board this one. Kieran O'Neill rides number 3. It's called Ebury. It's down to a mark of 59. Actually trains on the surface at Wolverhampton, and I think it's got to go close in a stinking race, really. It's a 0 to 60. I think it's got a great chance of popping up and doing the trick. Be about 5 to 1, something like that. So let me just repeat what's happening now. If you want the 4 bets, then click on the PayPal link below and you'll get the bet very quickly back to you. But please email the office and Anne on petersracingtips@gmail.com, and then we can send it by email as well, so you won't not get it, and we can tally it all up that everyone's on from PayPal, because as I say, sometimes you go to send a PayPal notification back and it doesn't get through, or people can't accept messages on PayPal. So this is bomb proof. It really is, absolutely can't fail. All right, so there we go. If you want the 4 for a tenner, you know what to do. Click the link below. I like these four, I really do. And I say, just about a year ago to the day, I landed 1001 treble, and one of them was at Wolverhampton. It was called Wonder Elzam. It was back from 9-1 into 9-4, and it did the business, along with two others, which won at 10-1. Can history repeat itself? Well, I certainly hope so. I'll be doing all I can to make them win, I can assure you that. I'm on, and now it's up to you if you want to be on. 4 for a cock and hen, 4 for 10. Click the link below. Let's have some fun. Let's have a bit of fun.